Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to solve a question from coordinate geometry topic. Now this question has two sub-questions. So let us start with the first sub-question now. A circle has equation x square plus y square plus 4y minus 21 equal to 0, and a straight line has an equation 2x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. The line intersects the circle at 2 points. Find the coordinates of these 2 points of intersection. Now here we have been given a circle equation and an equation of a straight line, and it is given that the line intersects the circle at 2 points. So let us say that this is our circle, for example. So let's say that the line cuts the circle at 2 points, that is over here and over here. So we need to find out the coordinates of these 2 points of intersection. Now for that, we are going to rearrange the equation of a line and write it as, taking the 2x and negative 8 on the other side of equal to sign, we get y is equal to 8 minus 2x. So we are going to plug in the equation of y which we have got in the equation of the circle over here. Now you can also rearrange this equation in terms of x and then plug in the value of x in terms of y. So now once we get y equal to 8 minus 2x, we get the equation of the circle as x square plus y square becomes 8 minus 2x the whole square plus 4 times y is 8 minus 2x minus 21 equal to 0. Now let us expand this bracket, and to expand this we are going to use an algebraic identity which is a minus b the whole square. So this expands as a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now here we have considered a as 8 and we have considered 2x as b over here. So in the next step we have written x square plus 8 minus 2x the whole square expands as 8 square minus 2 times 8 times 2x plus 2x the whole square plus, now this expands as 4 times 8 is 32 and plus 4 times negative 2x gives us negative 8x minus 21 equal to 0. Now in the next step we have simplified it further. So we get x square plus 8 square is 64. Now minus 2 times 8 is 16 and 16 times 2x gives us 32x plus, now 2 square gives us 4 x square plus 32 minus 8x minus 21 equal to 0. Now let us gather the like terms. So x square plus 4x square gives us 5x square. Now negative 32x and minus 8x gives us minus 40x. 64 plus 32 minus 21 gives us plus 75 equal to 0. Now we can further simplify this equation, that is we can see that each term is divisible by 5. So here we get x square minus 8x plus 15 equal to 0. Now we are going to factorize this to get the two values of x. So you can use the calculator over here to get the values of x as well. I have shown the steps over here, that is using splitting the middle term method. So we are going to find out the factors of 15 in such a way that when you multiply them you should get 15 and when you add them or subtract them you should get negative 8. So the two factors we have chosen here are negative 5 and negative 3. So here we get x square minus 5x minus 3x plus 15 equal to 0. Now let us group the terms. Let us group the first two terms and let us group the last two terms. Now from the first group we are going to pull out the common factor which is x. So we get x times x minus 5, and from the second group we have negative 3 as a common factor. So we have taken it out and inside the bracket we get x minus 5 equal to 0. So basically we get two factors over here, that is x minus 5 times x minus 3 equal to 0. Now equating each of these factors equal to 0, we get x minus 5 equal to 0. Now taking negative 5 on the other side of equal to sign, we get x equal to 5. Now x minus 3 equal to 0. Taking negative 3 on the other side of equal to sign, we get x equal to 3. So these are the two values of x we have got. Now to find out the y coordinates, let us make use of the equation of a line over here. You can also use equation of a circle. Now use the easier one. So I have chosen equation of line to get the y coordinates. So the equation of line we have got here is y is equal to 8 minus 2x. So let us take the value of x equal to 5 first. So we get y equal to 8 minus 2 times 5. So we get 8 minus 2 times 5 is 10. So 8 minus 10 gives us negative 2. So the coordinates of the first point are when x is 5, y is negative 2. Similarly, let us find out the value of y when x equal to 3. So y is equal to 8 minus 2 times 3. So we get 8 minus 6, giving us the value of y as 2. So the coordinates of the second point of intersection are 3, 2. So these are the coordinates of the 2 points of intersection between the line and the circle. Now let us move on to the B sub-question. The circle has centers C and 2 points of intersections are denoted by A and B. Find the area of the triangle formed, that is ABC. Now here I have drawn a rough figure to understand the question well. So it is given that the center of the circle is C and the 2 points of intersection which we had got in the previous part of this question are denoted as A and B. So I have taken the coordinates 3, 2 as point A and the coordinates 5, negative 2 as B. So now we can see that there is a triangle formed. So we need to find out the area of the triangle ABC. So before that, let us try to find out the coordinates of the center of the circle. So for this we need the equation of circle which was given in the question. So the equation was x square plus y square plus 4y minus 21 equal to 0. Now the general equation of a circle is given as x minus a the whole square plus y minus b the whole square is equal to r square, where a and b represents the coordinates of the center of the circle and r represents the radius of the circle. So here we should get the equation of the circle which was given in this form. So here we are going to use completing the square method. Now here, since we have just one x term, the value of a is going to be 0. So let us try to get y square plus 4y in this form. So here we have written x square as it is. Now y square plus 4y, we are going to write these two terms as they are. Now we are going to take the coefficient of y, which is 4, and we are going to divide it by 2, giving us 2. So now we take the square of 2 and we add it and we subtract it, giving us plus 2 square minus 2 square minus 21 equal to 0. Now I have explained in details completing the square method in this video. So if you want to brush up the basics, you can check this out. I will also drop down the link in the description box below. Now once we have got this, let us group the three terms over here which we have got. So x square stays as it is, plus inside the bracket we take y from y square, we take the sign from the second term which is plus, and we take 2 from the third term without the square. Close the bracket and we are going to square it. Minus 2 square becomes 4 minus 21 equal to 0. So here we get x square plus y plus 2 the whole square. Now minus 4 and minus 21 gives us minus 25, and taking it on the other side of equal to sign, we get equal to positive 25. So now we have got this equation of circle in the standard form. So now we can see that the value of a is going to be 0, b is going to be negative 2, and the radius r square equal to 25. So r is going to be square root of 25, giving us 5. So here we have written the coordinates of the center as 0, negative 2, and the radius is going to be 5. Now once we have got this, let us focus on the triangle ABC. Now we have the formula for area of the triangle as 1 over 2 times base times height. So redrawing this triangle over here, we can see that the side AC and the side BC of this triangle, they both are same, that is the radii of the circle. So we have written here 5 and 5. So this is basically an isosceles triangle. And from the center of the circle, we have dropped down a line which is a perpendicular line, and it also represents the perpendicular height of the triangle. And we have marked this point on the line AB as M. So here we are going to find out the area of the triangle ABC by taking 1 over 2 times. Now let us take the base as AB. So here we have written AB times the perpendicular height is going to be CM. Now once we have got this, let us try to find out the coordinates of point M. And since this is an isosceles triangle and the perpendicular height is being taken from point C, the point M divides the line AB into 2 equal halves. So basically M acts as a midpoint of line AB. So to find out the coordinates of point M, we are going to use the midpoint formula, where we add the x coordinates and divide it by 2, and where we add the y coordinates and divide them by 2. So here we have written the midpoint M is equal to 3 plus 5 divided by 2, comma 2 minus 2 divided by 2. So 3 plus 5 gives us 8. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, comma 2 minus 2 gives us 0. So 0 divided by 2 gives us 0. So the coordinates of the midpoint M is going to be 4, comma 0. Now once we have got this, let us try to find out the length of AB and the length of CM. So for this we are going to use the distance formula. So the distance formula is given as square root of x1 minus x2 to the whole square plus y1 minus y2 to the whole square. Now let us begin with AB. Now here I have considered the coordinates of A as x1, y1 and coordinates of B as x2, y2. So plugging in this formula, we get the value of AB as square root of 3 minus 5 the whole square plus 2 minus of minus 2 gives us plus 2. So 2 plus 2 the whole square. So this is going to give us the value of AB as square root of 20. Now let us find out the value of CM. So here I have considered the coordinates of C as x1, y1 and coordinates of M as 4, 0. So here we get CM is equal to square root of 0 minus 4 the whole square plus minus 2 minus 0 the whole square. So this is also going to give us square root of 20. Now once we have got AB and CM, let us plug in their values to get the area of triangle ABC. So here area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 over 2 times square root of 20 times square root of 20. So this is going to give us the area of triangle ABC as 10. So this is going to be our answer. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.